everybody and welcome back to Red Devils TV. Now, today's video is the preview to the Europa League game against Omonia. So yeah, Manchester United play Omonia on Thursday. I think it'll be an interesting game. I think United will breeze through the game. It'll be an easy game for United. I'm expecting a lot of rotation. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. So let's start off. Obviously the City game was our last game. We got absolutely embarrassed. And I'm just expecting a lot of rotation. I'm expecting at least 7 to 8 players get rotated. And obviously I'll go through the lineup in a minute, what I think it's going to be. Obviously we're going to have to be realistic. We can't be like throwing youth players in and stuff like that to make sure we drop every single player who played badly against City. So yeah, let's just get right into it. So like I said, let's get right into it. So, for starters, I'm going to personally put in Dubravka over De Gea. De Gea hasn't done anything wrong, but it just confuses me why we've signed Dubravka on loan when we already had Heaton and De Gea. So, I'd throw in Dubravka just to give him some game time because he's just being wasted for some reason. It's just a loan spell that I don't understand why we've made. Obviously, would I rather De Gea? Yes, but I'm just trying to be realistic. I'd personally just put Dubravka in over him just because, again, we've signed him on loan. And what's actually the point of us of signing him on loan when we're not playing him? Obviously, you want Ten Hag to use De Gea as much as possible because we want to know if De Gea is going to be our future goalkeeper. And as we know, goalkeepers usually retire a lot later than outfield players. So De Gea is only, 32, 33? So he's got an easy 5 years left in him. And it's just to know if Ten Hag will keep him or not. But I'd personally go for Dubravka. Right back, I'm going to go for Wan-Bissaka. I just think that the lot didn't have a great performance against City, and I just think it's rotation. I just throw Wan-Bissaka into this game. He's not played hardly this season, I don't think. So, yeah, personally, I'd throw in Wan-Bissaka as right back. Centre backs, I'd definitely play Lindelof. I wouldn't play Martinez or Varane because I'd want him to rest. And just the question is, if Harry Maguire's fit, would you play him? I personally would, because you just got to keep that fitness up for your centre-backs. If not, maybe Twenzebe, maybe Phil Jones, you don't know. But I think Harry Maguire should be fit enough, but who knows. Left back, I'd go for Luke Shaw. I think that Luke Shaw came on and looked better than what he did. He's looked like he's lost a lot of weight. He looks like he's been working out a lot. You can tell that he's changed his physique a lot over the last few weeks. So yeah, he's looking a lot more buffed now, a lot skinnier. So hopefully that'll improve his performances as well. Holding midfielder, I'd definitely drop McTominay, 100%. I'd play Casemiro, and Casemiro also should be starting for Everton, but we'll get into that preview at a later date. But when it comes to Casemiro, McTominay was absolutely dreadful. So for me, I'd play Casemiro in this game for about 60 minutes and then take him off for McTominay or whoever and save him for Everton at weekend. Now, we play Everton at 7 p.m. on Sunday, I think it is. Yeah, it's 7 p.m. on Sunday. So what you can do is let Casemiro start, get some sharpness in, get some minutes in, and then start him against Everton as well, because personally, that game is what put the nail in the coffin for me and showed McTominay exactly how bang average he is against a really good opposition. And Casemiro is one of the best holding midfielders in the world. He proved that when he played for Real Madrid last season, won a Champions League, was man of the match in the City game when Real Madrid played him, and the Liverpool game. So yeah, I think he makes a massive, massive difference, and we're lucky to have him, and I'm just surprised that Ten Hag hasn't chosen him sooner. Number 8 role, the box-to-box role, I would play Fred. I just give Eriksen a rest. Eriksen was wasted in the Manchester derby, and I think that Fred just needs some game time as well. So with a game like this, you just want your players to have as much sharpness as possible, because you don't want them to like obviously lose sharpness. And yeah, I think this is just an easy game where you can make them sacrifices, rotations. The number 10 spot, I would play Van der Beek. Now, Van der Beek's an interesting one because there was an article that came out where Leicester are looking at signing him on loan with an option to buy in January. But he wasn't on the bench yesterday. Not yesterday. Wasn't on the bench against City. So it's a strange one, to be honest, because what's actually going on with Van der Beek? Because if he's got another injury now, that's his career at Manchester United done, because this was his golden opportunity to see if he was staying as a Manchester United player, because it just makes no sense to me that if he's injured, then that's his own fault, or well, not his own fault, but it's just a massive setback for Van der Beek, because he won't get another opportunity like this. This is his last opportunity. This is his last dance, and Ten Hag needs all the rotation he can get. And a player like Van der Beek is a player I personally would need in this type of game where you're making rotation, because Bruno has to be dropped no matter what. You don't need the captain because Maguire should be playing, so you don't need Bruno on the pitch as captain. And even if Maguire didn't play, I'm pretty sure the captaincy should be given to another player that's already on the pitch, maybe Casemiro or someone else. But yeah, Bruno has to be dropped. His performance was again awful against Manchester City. Right wing, I'd kind of do the same with Casemiro. I would play Antony. He still looks a bit shaky. Even though he scored a great goal against City, I think that Antony just needs to keep working in this system. I'd only play him for about 60 minutes like Casemiro and then bring him off and save him for Everton. So yeah, I'd think that, and then I'd probably bring Elanga on for 30 minutes or so afterwards. You can make 5 subs in the Europa League, don't forget, like the Premier League. So that really helps with our rotation massively. Left wing, I'd go for Rashford, only because I think that he needs to. Well, firstly, I think that he plays much better off the left-hand side. And yeah, I think that Sancho just doesn't deserve to play that. I was going to say Martial, but I'll speak about centre-forward in a minute. And yeah, I think that Rashford just needs to get that match sharpness back while he's been out injured. So yeah, I think that Rashford could grab a couple of goals from the left-hand side. Centre-forward, I would start Ronaldo, 100%. He's got to play. Yeah, there's just not much more you need to say. Ronaldo has to play against Omonia. Is that yeah, Omonia? That's how they're called, aren't they? Yeah. So Ronaldo has to play on Thursday. I would also start him for Everton as well. I'd like I'm doing with Casemiro and Antony. I would start Ronaldo for 60 minutes, bring him off for Martial, and go from there. So yeah, that's my team for today. What score do I think it'll be? I'll go for a 4-0 Manchester United victory. I think it'll be a very easy game. I think it'll be a game where we have a lot of the ball, where we'll be pressing in the final third out very easily. So yeah, I'm not particularly worried about this game, but if United somehow mess this up, then you won't need to rant, will you? But you've just got to look at where they went wrong if they do lose, but I really don't see it. Is it? Oh no, it's not at Old Trafford. Next week's is at Old Trafford. This one's at Omonia's home ground. So yeah, that's just my preview for the Thursday game of Europa League. Let me know your thoughts on my team. Let me know your teams in the comments. Also, I want to talk about how our subscriber count. We are on 43 subscribers. Let's try and get to 50 subscribers by the end of the month. Please share the video around. Please let your friends know about the channel if they're United fans, and even if they're just football fans. It's a great channel, I think, and I try to make some neutral Premier League football as well. I'm going to do some Champions League reactions, like short videos this week to how the Champions League games go for Premier League sides, and even if there's any good games. So yeah, I look forward to them videos. And yeah, thank you for watching today's video. I really appreciate all the support. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment and share. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.